Well, it's finally that time again. It is I, your host, the script writer. And we are finally back with more Draft League scripted. Alright, now let's see what I cooked up this week. Now, where's my stuff? Oh, here we are. Let's see, Battle 1. Vancouver Titans taking on Playmore Esports. What do I want to do here? Oh, come on! Why is it every time I'm getting a phone call? Wait. Wait. Investigation? Hello? Investigation services? For who? Tyler? Betting on Blaziken? I thought only the NFL had team betting. Okay. Well, if that's how it's gonna be. Bubby, what are your thoughts? Ribbit. Yeah, I figured you'd agree with me on that one. I don't like it either. Well, as punishment, 1, Blaziken is going to be banned from the match. 2, there will be hardly any psychic type coverage on the opposing side aside from the Armor Rouge. And number 3, they're going to lose. I hope you don't mind that, Bubby. Let's see, but how can I make it... How can I make them... They bring Frostlass for the first time all season and only lands 1 triple axle hit before going down to the Rowdon's Flash Cannon. I like where this is going. Normally, I hate making Playmore lose, but Tyler needs to be punished, so yeah. Sorry. It's my job, so. Anyways, 1-0 victory for Gravy. I did not mean to rhyme that. Holy crap. Anyways, next battle. The Detroit Steel Wings taking on the Gigaton Hammers. Not a lot happened this one. It was just... Yeah, I didn't have a whole lot for this one. Yeah. It was just a lot of hyper offense. Set up Virizion, set up Mesprit, set up Ursaring, Eviolite Gligar. Yes. You heard me right. I said Gligar. Go Team Sky! Anyways, so yeah, the Gligar is gonna clean up after everything's all said and done. It's gonna be a 3-0 victory for J. Ricky. Next up, the Shanghai Dragons and taking on the Dundee Dials. After this will be Shaman and Pheasantipity's last match, so before they go on vacation. And before they get switched out for other mons. But before they go, they're gonna go out swinging in one final battle. Bum bum bum. Anyways, and this I did not script. I just want to make this very clear. Ellie did not build her team because of family matters I will not get into. Anyone watching that knows me well knows that I care deeply for situations such as these. Kind of breaking the fourth wall a little bit here. But anyways, make sure you keep her in your prayers. But anyways, back to Draft League. In terms of the battle, a lot of, for at least a lot of rain dance and hurricanes and choice scarf Flygon and failure to have Zap Zipper on for Rigorath. However, and that allowed Hoodcow to to let the vacationers cook before vacationing. And of course, other things as well. Um, Also, why is Alola Mola so bulky? Can someone explain that to me? Why is that little baby fish so bulky? You know what? I'm not even about complaining. 4-0 victory for Hood Cow. Next up, the Copenhagen Delays versus the New York Noidats. I'm sorry in advance. No, I'm not. Anyways, Gentleman Thomas for 2 weeks swept people. Now 2 weeks in a row, he's gonna get swept. um anyways, but rather than a foul play main buzz, it's gonna be an Iron Defense Body Press Cobalion. Also, in the other league he's doing, he got Body Press swept, so it's going to be basically 2 weeks in a row he's getting Body Press swept. But I didn't script the other one. I'm scripting this one. Yeah. Galvanate gets a rebound, and everything's all fine and dandy. Heh. Heh. Oh, 5-0 victory for Galvanate. Yeah, I feel no sympathy. Anyways, next, the Toronto Tyrants taking on the Miami Don fans. Of course, Nexus does best. Intimidates Pokemon cries. Bastiodon, namely. Has funny commentary. But anyways, but what's a Kylie battle without some spicy tech? Let's see. What can we do here? Choice Spec Galarian Wheezing sounds nice. Rain Dance Bronzong? Special Bombardier, even though the special attack sucks, that would still be kind of cool. Chalon Berry to eat extreme speeds? Maybe? We're cooking here a little bit. Oh, I got another one. Chilling Water, special Amy Palm. What can I say? This is Kyle I'm talking about here. We gotta make it a little spicy. Also, there were a few very odd predictions in this battle that ended up working out in the favor of Nexus mostly, which ultimately ends up to Nexus getting a 3-0 victory. Yeah. Anyways, and then for the second to last battle, a battle as old as time and space, one that goes on many moons ago, as the Thunderclap Titans take on the LA Lakers. Uzi versus Joseph Fontaine's Cold Stone Steve Austin Anthony. In a game that matters a lot to both teams because of the story. Joey, undefeated against Uzi, and the only draft league team that Uzi has played that he has yet to beat. Does the story end here? Does Uzi get his first win? despite how all the odds are set against him, especially against Mr. Joseph Fontaine Steelix Chin Anthony. What do we do? What do I do, rather? Maybe it's time for time, baby. Not now, Ryan. Anyways, let me think. Well, obviously the Petron has to come because I think this is gonna come every single week. And of course, the Xeno duo of Ryan and Uni. Wait a minute. Ooh, I've got it. Let me think here. Because the Petron has to come for you specifically. So let me think here. Ooh, I got it. Weakness policy. Oh, the story. The story must go on. Yes. Yes. Ooh. As Mr. Joseph Fontaine, Alexander Hamilton, Toby Maguire, Strongjaw Anthony stares down at Uzi as Uzi looks at him back, staring down a +2 Pegerant. Behind screens, brings in Delphox and can clean up the Pegerant, but instead makes a bold focus blast play, expecting the Incineroar. However, Pegerant at that point had already done its job and it was dead to rights. So, Mr. Joseph Fontaine Alexander Hamilton Anthony stays in and claims 3 more Pokemon in the process. What? But don't look at me! Well, actually, I guess I did. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I need to ban Petra in the next format. Either that or just not let Joey have it. Anyways, that ends up being a 4-0 victory for Mr. Joseph Fontaine, Alexander Hamilton, Toby Maguire, Strongjaw, Steelix, Chin, Anthony. Anyways, and then for the final battle, you have the New York Waters taking on the Philadelphia Skunkies. Both sides get their hazards up relatively early, Drew with Toxic Spikes, and Shuckle King with just regular spikes and sticky webs. However, with no poison type on Shuckle's side, the Amoonguss gets up 2 layers. Well, I will admit the Smeargle on Shuckle's side does get all 3 spikes up and the sticky web, and neither side has a removal. So, let's start the chipping game, good sirs, because it gets really, really bad. More specifically, the Amoonguss just does so much. It's basically I was gonna get my inauguration for the MOP award, most annoying Pokemon. Anyways, but even when Shackle King is against the ropes, and all he has left is a Poison Gardevoir and Tauros against Drew's 4 remaining Pokemon, Shackle King does what Shackle King does best, and reverse sweeps. Again, someone threw away another game. The King of Freeze, More like the king of reverse sweeps with the Toros. Anyways, and because of this, there's still 3 undefeated teams left, and they were the same ones as last week. Like I said, I was hoping to change it, but kind of couldn't based on the matchups. All of the undefeated teams kind of had pretty good matchups, so I kind of couldn't. But I'm working on it. And then, because of this reverse sweep from Torres, it becomes the new kill leader. And it's actually not a 4-way tie for first place this time. It actually pulled ahead. Weird, right? 3 weeks left in the regular season. And forgive me for the overly usage of body press this week. It's just a fun move. Come on, it's body press. Like, what's wrong with body press? Anyways, now, if the season were to end, this is what the postseason rankings look like as of right now. Number 1, Solar King of Freeze, Shuckle King. Number 2 is Joey. 3, J. Ricky. 4, Playmore. 5 is Uzi. And this is where things changed up a little bit as regards to last week. 6 is Hood Cow. 7 is Galvanate. And 8 is Gray V. I know, weird, right? Anyways, we are looking forward to how this season ends and plays out. But I got some work to do these last 3 weeks. Is the undefeateds finally going to fall? Which teams are going to rebound, if any? Who's going to get eliminated from the postseason? Because a few other teams have. Because there are still some teams that only have 1 win. Ellie and Kyle A specifically, they're eliminated. We are now down to the final 11 with 3 weeks left. Who's going to make it? And who's not? I want to make the postseason. I don't know. I want some of these teams to make the postseason, but I gotta be fair to everyone. Now, who are you rooting for? Let me know down in the comments below. And, of course, let me know if you guys got any script ideas for me. Maybe I'll incorporate them. But never fear. It's not the end. Even after the end of the season. I'll be back. But before we get into any of that, I gotta start writing week 6. So, that's all I have for now. So next time, Poke fans, gotta catch them all!